Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. Today I'm going to tell you about the decision that changes everything, but we can really remove the word that. It's just the decision changes everything, alright? When you actually decide that I'm getting that result, I am accomplishing this, I'm achieving this, I don't know exactly how, I don't know exactly when, but I'm going to do it. I've decided that I won't have it any other way. That's when everything changes. So, okay, I'm gonna talk you through this and take some examples from my own life. It's quite interesting. I've noticed this is common with people that manage to accomplish something, that they're not always exactly aware of what they were doing right then, but now I can look back on some things I did and reverse engineer it, and I'm gonna apply it going forward. But okay, you that have been following me know about the story of the panic attacks. When I was 25, after a life of much trauma and dealing with it, not really dealing with it, seeking comfort in addictions, vices, alcohol, weed, porn, hooking up with women, just being up all night playing video games. Pleasure over purpose, basically, the opposite of the way how I live now, right? I started having those panic attacks that were so brutal that I actually started considering suicide for real. I thought I had been suicidal at times, or that I wanted to end it all, but when that was an intrusive thought, that I see no other way out, that's when I was like, fuck, I don't want to die. And what I see is, I didn't know how I was going to overcome it. I had no idea how, and very little belief that it was actually possible, but I decided I have to. There's no other way. The option is dying, and I don't want that. I have to. And so I just did whatever I thought I could, I tried a little bit talking with some psychologists. I went once, and I started looking for some information on the internet, but I realized in the end, it's me doing something that's gonna change. No one else can change you. People can only aid you in changing when you have decided that you truly want to. That's why a lot of people, they think they can buy their way out. I buy the coach, I buy the therapy, and now my problem should be sorted out. No, it's just something to help you when you have decided that you're gonna do everything in your power to overcome your problem or get your result. So yeah, I just stumbled right out in the darkness, no idea what I'm doing. I just figured, I have to, the situations that make me panic, I have to, teach myself, my nervous system, that it's not dangerous, we don't need to panic. And fast forward, after months that felt like years because of the intensity of it, imagine just your life is a psychedelic trip gone wrong, like constantly, almost. This is your experience. Finally I come out on the other side, right? And I'm so happy and grateful, and I start taking better care of my health, just because I'm like, that's never gonna happen to me again. I'm actually gonna give this a shot with improving my diet and starting training, right? And so fast I noticed that I was feeling a lot better, so I'm like, this is something I'm gonna keep doing. But fast forward a little bit more, I could tell from people's reactions and the change I saw in my body that, hey, you know what, I'm quite good at this. Maybe I should take it to another level than just doing it for health, right? And I started remembering that as a teenager, I actually had a dream. I wanted to be ripped. I always, when I looked at, I was very impressed by seeing guys that had muscle and high definition, which I knew was due to low body fat, right? But I had given up on that dream. But I realize now, looking back, that I decided, nothing more specific, but I'm gonna be ripped, basically. So I started visualizing a result, that I'm gonna have overall muscular development, I'm gonna have definition, I'm gonna have some veins, that was I'm just gonna have it. I don't know how, but I am going to, The only thing I knew a little bit, because my mom used to be a dietitian, so I know a little bit about, calories and stuff like this. I had lost weight at one point, just randomly doing a high-fat, low-carb diet. But the training, I really had no clue with, But I just started doing whatever I knew. Okay, I follow this program to do pull-ups. Okay, I do push-ups. I do as many as I can per set. And I keep researching, watching videos, reading articles as I go. And I just keep improving. And look, during this whole journey, I was not perfect with the training. Like, both that I didn't know exactly what I was doing, but I would be, I didn't have the habit down. I would maybe skip an exercise here and there, I will eat something I'm not supposed to, or eat a bit more than I'm supposed to. But in the end, it's not about being perfect. It's not that, oh, when you decide you can just follow everything perfectly and it's easy. That's not the point. It's because I have decided that I am getting this. Okay, I've made the decision. There's no turning back. I've decided that I'm gonna have this. Then it doesn't matter. Then a little hiccup is just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to get over it. Like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's a little setback. But okay, let's move on. Because if you haven't decided it, a lot of people, I think they have decided they're going after something, but it's just that they're motivated and feel good about it now. Do you know, as a coach, that that a bunch of people that hire you, like both when I was a trainer in the gym and online coaching, that some are just gonna mess up and disappear and not even use all the time they paid for, because that kind of person has just watched your videos, like felt, resonated with your ideas and personality, and feel like, yeah, it feels good. Yeah, I want to do it. It's more like, now it's fun. It's not, you haven't made a decision. It's just a motivation. And yeah, if you haven't truly decided it, that's when you're gonna let the setback just be like, oh, okay, oh, I messed up. Okay, I guess I'm not really doing it. This is how so many people go into, like, hiring a coach or not. It's like, I've heard people like talking about, yeah, I figure it's time. I put on a bit of weight. Yeah, it's time to try and get some of it off. It's like, how do you think? How do you think you're gonna get the result, or a lasting result, with that kind of mindset? No, you have to decide, like, yeah, I've decided I've been fat for too long. I'm just not having it anymore. You understand? So then, even if you have, I've been thinking now about why people have a hard time making decisions. I think it's both. It's both that sometimes, they overthink what they have to do. They go away and they have a lot of weight to lose. Like, oh shit, so you have 50 kilos of fat to lose. Or maybe fucking year of doing something that's not really that fun, or something, so it's overwhelming. If you commit, you just see all the shit you have to do. The other thing is, I feel like people, they're afraid of making wrong decisions in general, or betraying their word. But when you truly decide, it's not like, oh, I'm gonna try and lose the weight now. It's like, no, the weight is going for good. Now, it will most likely, if you truly find this mindset, it will most likely make you be able to stay more consistent, resist some weak moments. But you'll also have that, like, when you did something you're not supposed to, because you don't have the habit down, you're not fully this person yet. You're more able to, like, collect yourself and be like, see, if you had 9 good days and on the 10th you made some mistake, you skipped a workout or you ate some shit you shouldn't, it's like, yeah, but I'm doing it right. It's keep going there. I'm going, even though I stumble a little bit, I get back up and I keep going, because I decided I'm going to do that. And looking at it, there's many things I've done like this, like what I'm doing now, the YouTube channel, and that I'm actually, I have my own company, and I get my clients and I'm teaching people the things that worked for me. That's something that I really, before it, like, officially happened, I had decided that it was something I was going to do. It wasn't super clear articulated in my head, but I decided, yeah, I'm going to make a way to bring this, what I've done, to other people. I'm going to make it my living. And I have a lot of room for improvement here, but I have done it though. And it's the same when you do a fast. I can see that all the fasts that I've really decided that I'm gonna do, I've never screwed up on them. Like the very first fast I did, 5 days, I had decided it beforehand. So there's no way I'm gonna not do it. But when I did, they were like, oh, I think I'll try a 48 now. That's when I actually failed and broke it faster, because it's like, I'm trying a fast. I've decided I'm doing it. I was on a Swedish podcast, Keto-podden, last year, I guess. And it was right after I had done my dopamine fast, no snooze, no nicotine, no caffeine, no food, and no screens, no phone, no TV, no nothing. And I was talking on the podcast how shit I was feeling from all of this, and nothing to distract me, just me and my withdrawals, my hunger, my negative thoughts, no screen to distract me, all this. And one of the Pernilla, one of the hosts of the podcast, asked me, like, well, did you ever think about just giving up, just quitting? And I'm like, no, but just that's the whole point. I've decided I'm doing this. that I'm feeling so bad now, that's not an argument not to do it, because I've decided that I'm doing it. All right, the decision changes everything. It's not about perfection again. It's like when I bulked last year. I bulked in a way that, it's off topic, I won't do it that aggressively anymore. But I had decided I am with clean food mostly. I added like, I don't know. It ended up not being so much, like 5 meals that were like a pizza or something. But I'm gonna, with clean food, get over 90 kilos, and I started out at like, I don't know, 82 or something. That's massive for me at the time. It's not enjoyable at that point, but I decided I'm gonna do it. And it's the same thing when I'm cutting is no fun. Like, I've mastered the skill of fasting, so I can do a fast when I decide to do it, but I don't enjoy doing the whole cutting. It's much more boring than like bulking, lean bulking, or kind of main gaining, when you're kind of fine tuning stuff more than putting on a huge amount of weight or something. But everything basically is still more fun than the cutting periods. But it doesn't matter. I decide that I'm doing it. I know I want that result. I'm gonna have it. Doesn't matter how I feel about it. So again, it's not about perfection. It's not that, oh, when you decide it, now it's easy. Now that this is the key. This is how you're able to stick to the plan perfectly. No, it's how you're able to stick for it for long enough to get that result. Right? It's like I said, you don't even have to know how. You don't have to know exactly when. You just have to know that you won't have anything else now than this. I could go on about this, but you have to decide that this is happening. And this is what I realized with some things that I'm not going to go into in the video, but some things in my life, I've been like, yeah, I want that. I would like to do that. But I haven't really decided that I'm doing it. And that's why I'm not really closer to having those things. So now I'm going to make some decisions. And then I know, not exactly how yet, not exactly when, but I know I will get the result. Because I decided I won't have anything else. Okay, guys, please leave a comment. Please like what you think. All comments and likes help support the channel, so it's very much appreciated. You can send me a DM on Instagram or email me. I am taking on coaching clients, so yeah, I'll give you my different options if you reach out. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscles, have improved, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, mindset. It's a mindset, guys. Make the decision and you will get the result. Peace.